gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Top of the morning, Raider Nation. How the freaky frack are y'all doing on this Tuesday? Yes, sir, it's Tuesday. So today's show, I guess what we're gonna do is bash the Raiders. We're gonna talk about how horrible they are, all the coaches that need to be fired, and whose side chick need to get ran up in. Now I'm just messing with y'all, man. You know that's not what we here to do. We here to have fun, bruh. You know what I mean? I ain't like them other channels, man, but y'all can rock with your boy if you want to. If you don't, hey, that's fine too. Give a fuck if you do or don't. Eat a dick. But anyway, shout out to my world's most dangerous motherfucking chat. You know what it is, man, how we do this shit from the gutters on up. You feel me? Hold on, let me shrink this motherfucking shit down one time. I know I ain't gonna get no kind of monetization on this motherfucker the way I'm cussing. But hey, it is what it is. Hold on, I gotta shrink this motherfucker down so I can get to my chat. Shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. We got Oscar Quezada. I hope I got that right. Quezada in the building, man. Top of the morning to you. Thank you for being here. Raiders will come through this. I believe that too, bruh. Me and you is probably the only optimistic motherfuckers rocking the silver and black. Everybody painting the picture like it's the zombie apocalypse. We got one loss, y'all. One loss, and the world is coming to an end. Yes, it is. The Bible said once the silver and black loses their first game, all shall halt in the name of the Lord. That's what it says. It's in Al Davis 1960. Read that. Al Davis 1960. All shall halt in the name of the Lord. When the Raiders receive their first defeat, it's over. So the season over with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on college football. We got the Oregon Ducks and Colorado Buffaloes this weekend, bro. Both teams are 3-0. It is the last hurrah for the Pac-12. We're not talking Raiders today, man. The season's over with. It's the last hurrah for the Pac-12, man. But it's gonna be a good matchup. We got two teams undefeated that both are leaving the conference after this season, bruh. Hey, it's going down Saturday at noon. We got USC on Saturday as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? We got some shit to watch. You ain't got to spend. Why waste time Sunday night on watching Raiders in Pittsburgh? Why? We're gonna lose, right? We're trash. We ain't gonna get it. We ain't gonna get it right. We're not gonna get it right. That's what everybody's saying. So shit, I guess majority rule. So ain't no sense in talking Raider football today because we're gonna lose Sunday. Sunday night is a wrap. Pittsburgh gonna beat our ass. Garoppolo needs to be benched. Let me see what else is the narrative. Josh Jacobs ain't gonna do shit. Chandler Jones still motherfucking batshit loco. What else? Josh McDaniels ain't no motherfucking real coach. They not giving Renfro the ball. I'm trying to come up with all the narratives that they out there saying. Come on. What else? The cheerleaders are really men. The tickets are too expensive. It's only gonna be more Pittsburgh fans than Raider fans, so why even go? Beer or like the 24-ounce cans of Modelo's is $10. Might be more than $10 to be honest with you. I don't remember. The tailgates are trash. You got fake ass content creators that's gonna be at the tailgates. You got fake ass fans that's gonna be at the tailgates. The people who were Raider fans because of Derek Carr, now New Orleans Saint fans, are ecstatic that they're 2-0. They're going to the Super Bowl. They're going to finish the season undefeated. What else is the narrative? Let me see. What storylines are out there we can touch on this morning? Let's see. Tyree Wilson is a bust. Let me see what else. After 2 games, he's a bust. The Raider season is over. Damn, I'm trying to remember everything, all the narratives out there, man. Let's see. We're gonna finish the season 1-16. We're gonna get the number 1 overall pick. But hold on, before you say Caleb Williams, let's do a Raider type thing. With the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select a fucking punter. Why not? A punter. Let's get a punter with the number 1 overall. That's some Raiderish type shit, right? That's what the Raiders do, right? We're just that organization. We're gonna go get a fucking punter over Caleb Williams, over Bo Nix, over all these motherfuckers out there. We're gonna get a punter because hey, as many times as we're going to be punting next year, we got to have a good leg that don't go dead too quick. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see. What else? Let's see. Shit, we know that the fan bases ain't shit. The real Raider fan base ain't shit. We're counterfeit. We're too optimistic. And being real don't mean bash the team. Come on, bro. Motherfuckers be like, we're not bashing the team. We're being real. We're being real. We're not bashing the team. Like saying, son, you're a piece of shit. You're not good at whatever the fuck you're doing, but I love you. That's bashing your son. Rather than say, hey, son, you get out there and you keep busting your ass. You keep working hard to be better at what you do. That is criticism, but that is positive criticism. But, motherfuckers, I guess some motherfuckers been brought up, men have been trashed by their parents, which, usually when you got trash-ass parents, they raise trash-ass kids. So, you might be used to it. You might be used to your mama putting her cigarettes out on your arm at 6 years old, or your uncle touching on you and that kind of shit. Maybe that's why it carries over to your fandom. That's why you treat the Raiders the same way. But hey, I'm not gonna do that shit. I wasn't built that way. Nobody played with my ding-a-ling when I was a little kid. But me, I'm the only one that touched my ding-a-ling when I was a kid. All right, let me get back to the chat, man. I'm going on one, bro. Hey, salute to the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. We got NorCal Raider Jesse in the building, man. Salute to you. Charles Washington in the building, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. RDF, man. What's the deal, man? Top of the morning. Raider Gang NWA. Salute. Eagle Terran 207, man. What is the deal, man? Top of the morning. Raider Tiger, what is the deal, man? Tops to you as well, man. Good to see you, my guy. Gravy. Top of the morning to you, man. Good to see you. Ooh, excuse me. Frankie Sanchez, what's the deal, man? Top of the morning. Raider Goon, my dude, man. Tops to you, man. Good to see you. Let me see. Let me go down this line. As I go down the line, I say check 1, 2. Michael Guerrero, my dude. Top of the morning. Salute. My other positive Raider brother right there, Mike Guerrero in the building. You know what I mean? We always keep the faith, bruh. We always keep the faith. It's like being religious, man. You got to believe in God even though you never seen him. I believe in the Raiders. I see them motherfuckers every weekend. Even when they lose, I see them. I see them when they win. I seen them when they won the Super Bowl, when they made it to the Super Bowl and lost. Never lost faith. Some motherfuckers need to probably go back to church and learn what faith is. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Let me go down the line. 1, 2. Raider Rich in the building, man. Good morning to you. Tops. Wild Turkey is in the building. Yes, indeed. I wish I could do a turkey sound. But I know it's the alcohol Wild Turkey, boy. I know about that shit. You know what I mean? Hey, just don't change your name to Southern Comfort, bruh. Man. That old sweet syrup ass shit, but that shit'll get you fucked up. Chris Ariola in the building, man. Top of the morning to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Raider Syndicate in the building, man. What's the deal, man? Tops to you, man. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Let me keep going down this motherfucking line. Go down this rabbit hole. Okay, that's all we got right now, man. Motherfuckers will pull up. I ain't sending out no links. I wasn't really tripping this morning. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you almost didn't have a show. I'm like, well, shit, damn. Everybody else said all the fucked up shit about the Raiders. I ain't got shit left to say fucked up. Oh, Max Crosby's overrated. That motherfucker overrated when 2, 3 people be holding on his ass. You got videos? Oh, wait a minute. Is that a quote from somebody? Nigga, did I tell you to fall over, bitch? I got these little game figure, little things on my desk, man. Motherfucker I got the character from Hello Neighbor. He just fell over for no reason. You little drunk son of a bitch, you little child abductor. Frankie Sanchez, what's the deal, man? Tops to you. Hey, Oscar, you sure we gonna get the dub, bro? I mean, from the way other motherfuckers is talking, bro. You know what I mean? They hoping we gonna win. You know what I mean? We gonna win Sunday, but I mean, hey, who am I? You know, I'm just a drunk ass content creator. Oh, and salute to the nation, man. The world's most dangerous chat, man. Like I say, without you, there's no me. Without us, there's no nation. And together, we make up Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now, together, we make up Belle Biv DeVoe. That girl is poor. Let me quit. Motherfucker can't sing a lick, but I can drink like a motherfucking lick. You feel me? Yeah, man. Hey, I know the Raiders will bounce back, bro. Like I said, we're not where we want to be. Let's keep it a buck. We are not that team that we want to be. No denying it. Ain't no trying to sugarcoat shit. We not that team. But at the same time, how much time do you give them to become that team? Is one game enough? Like after one game is like, you know what I mean? Or after 2 games? 2 games? 2 games is when you, all right, this team ain't shit. Or is it 3 games? 4? Maybe 5. All they got to do, bruh, is correct their mistakes. Keep learning, keep progressing. You have your bad game. You need this game. Now tell me, if you was to take an ass whooping like the Bills gave us this past Sunday, when would you have liked that ass whooping to happen? Would you want that ass whooping to happen, what, week 17? 18? 16? Would you want that ass whooping then, or do you want to take it now? So then now the rest of these games, which we do have, 15 games left? So 15 games left. We already have our ass whooping. We have our hat brought to us to brought us right back down to earth to let us know exactly where we're at right now. It's a good gauge. We gauge what our team is right now. No, I know it's gonna be 70% Steelers. I'm not even tripping off of that, bro. See, people gotta understand this shit when it comes. Okay, here's some facts right now with the Ray. See, people say, "Oh, the Raiders need to get to the games more." Let me show you the difference. Right, this weekend's game versus Pittsburgh, Sunday night game. Right, the cheapest ticket. I checked. The cheapest ticket is $390, right? $390 is the cheapest ticket. With the fees and everything, it's going to be over $400 for one ticket. One ticket. The following week at SoFi, Raiders versus Chargers. The cheapest ticket is, drum roll please, $140. See the fucking difference? See the difference? $140. Now, all these teams who come see their team play the Raiders in Vegas, their team is only coming out here once a year, if not even every year. But when they're on the schedule, just once. So you're paying $390 for one ticket for one game. That's the only time you're going to travel out here to see your team is one time. But now the Raider fan base has to spend $390 on a ticket 8-9 times a year because that's how many home games we got. Let's be fair with it. And these aren't Mark Davis's prices. These are the prices of the resale that the people who bought season tickets are reselling their tickets at. They're doing it for profit. That's why it's lopsided. Why is it $390 at motherfucking Allegiant, but $140 at because nobody gives a fuck about the Chargers. Nobody gives a fuck about the Chargers, but everybody gives a fuck about Allegiant Stadium and seeing their team play the Raiders. You know what I mean? This is a vacation destination. It is what it is. But I can't afford $390 every fucking home game. Now just imagine the people flying into town to see a Raiders game. They are not going to be able to see all the fucking home games. Do you know how much the hotels are? You know they triple damn near in price when there's a function in Vegas. So you can get a hotel for about $100 or even a little bit cheaper per night on the strip during the middle of the week. When you get a fight or a game here, that $80 a night flips all the way to $300 to $400 a night on the function. So not only are you paying $390 for a ticket, you're also paying about $300-400 per night at a hotel. And that's not to count the food and whatever else activities you choose to do that weekend. Pyro, my dude, top of the morning to you. So, of course, there's going to be more Pittsburgh fans here than Raider fans because this is the only time they're going to come out here to Vegas this year. You got to keep this shit in perspective, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Tell the motherfuckers that got season tickets, stop fucking trying to make profit off of selling their tickets then. You know what I mean? There's supposed to be some site where Raider fans only sell tickets to Raider fans, but that don't fucking matter if the Raider fan is still trying to make a profit off of a Raider fan. You know what I mean? You can afford one good trip a year to come to Vegas for the weekend and see your team play, and then that's it. But as Raider fans, we got what? We got to shell out $400 every fucking home game, and there's 8 or 9 fucking home games a year. Come on, bro. And I'm not, and like I said, the hotels for the people coming from out of town that's Raider fans coming to see Raider games at home. So I mean, shit. We could either sit and cry about it, or you pick a game to make it to. I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers is at the stadium. Win the fucking game. Win the game. Make the motherfuckers not ever want to come back to Vegas again. Make them feel like they wasted their fucking money. Fuck, we done spent all this money to come to Vegas to watch the Raiders beat the shit out of Pittsburgh. That's how you get back at their ass. Win the fucking game. Yes, I'm talking about the team. Win the game. I'm not quitting on them, no. I believe they're going to win this weekend. The only reason why Pittsburgh beat the Raiders last year is because they want to have the big celebration of the 50th year anniversary of the Immaculate Reception, and you had the passing of Franco Harris. So of course it's going to be in their favor. You know what I mean? They can't, come on now. You can't have the anniversary of something that they were known for. We were known for losing that game. They were known for winning it. And then the guy that made the big play passed away, what, a week, two weeks before the game? You thought they was going to let Pittsburgh lose? You thought Pittsburgh was going to lose that game? Okay. If you say so. But we're going to win on all the other Pittsburgh games. I'm not tripping off of that shit. Man, hey, Mike Guerrero already know the lineup, bro. You go to In-N-Out. If you want, hey, Mike, I'm going to tell you, Mike, what I do. Fuck In-N-Out, bro. Hey, I'm a big fanatic when it comes to motherfucking Nacho Daddy. Oh, bro, I tell everybody, man, the surf and turf, you get the filet mignon with either the shrimp or you can get the shrimp and crab. But the shrimp, the lobster filet mignon is bomb and shit too, though. With the queso cheese, bruh, worth every fucking dime. Nacho Daddy right on the strip, right next to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm telling you, I'm fucking In-N-Out. I'm going to Nacho Daddy. And get me one of them. They got one of the Corona margaritas where they bring you, or the Corona-rita. It's a margarita, and then they got a little bottle of Corona upside down in that shit. Bruh, you know what? I'm doing that shit this Sunday. Yup. Because the game ain't till 5. I'm going to go tailgate I'm probably leave here about 1. But if we do Nacho Daddy, because my son loved that place. You know what? Because I'm not going to the game. I'm just going to tailgate. I'm not gonna do Nacho Daddy because I wanted to get some chicken wings and pizza because I got a couple of friends and had them come over after the tailgate and watch the game. But yeah, bro, Nacho Daddy. But Pink Box, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Pink Box, matter of fact, they have the Pink Box truck at their tailgating thing that they have at Allegiant during the game that day or at the tailgate. Man. But yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna pull this shit off Sunday. I hope we do it in big fashion, just so I can, hear the replies of all the motherfuckers that was like down and out because of one loss. Or then they'll complain about, the barely win on the first game, but everybody else. Hey, look they just quoted Mahomes on this shit. Mahomes said he don't give a fuck how long as they win the game, he don't give a fuck if it's ugly or not. So why we can't have that attitude? Why we can't say, I don't give a fuck how ugly the game is. A win is a win, and that's a fact. But every other team is saying that same shit. Oh, their fan base, yeah, that's right. We just want the W. That's all we care about. We don't give a fuck about if it's by 1 point or by 20. Get us the W. But we the only ones, motherfuckers crying and shit, menstruating and shit, on the air live and shit. Motherfucker, go get a tampon and shut the fuck up. Y'all been complaining since 2002. Because that's how long this shit been going on. Ain't you tired of bitching? Stop bitching and just fuck. Hope these motherfuckers get the shit right. Motherfucker, you shouldn't even have no voice, but how many times you be bitching about this shit for 20 years and shit. He supposedly already bought a share within the Raiders. He already be in the he's in the booth with Mark Davis. Matter of fact, on the was it the last preseason game or which preseason game that Tom Brady was seeing the team out in the hallway? And he was telling them, go out there and go get them. He said something. Tom Brady is already a part of this shit. He's not coming out the booth to be a quarterback. I know that's what fucking what team was the Jets wanted Tom Brady. Tom Brady he's done, bruh. Tom Brady's retired. He's going into the business side of everything now. The Cowboys. Yup. Like I said, fuck being motherfuckers menstruating and shit. Dudes be bleeding out their ass, crying and shit. That's all I be hearing, motherfuckers crying. Stop fucking crying. Motherfuckers, this is football. Ain't no crying in football. Motherfuckers think, well, I don't play, I'm on the sideline. Ain't no crying on the motherfucking sideline either, you soft mouth bitch. Give a fuck. Crying over a fucking football game that none of us is getting paid to play for. We're spectators and motherfuckers crying as a spectator. What the fucking kind of shit is that? How you sitting there mad at the world as a fucking spectator? I'm laughing. Hey, we the people, my dude. Chops. Of course we want the team to win. But motherfucker, we ain't got no motherfucking hand in the fucking pot. How the fuck I'm knowing what the fuck we having? And like I get to take something out the pot and be like, oh yeah, this shit good. Motherfucker, we just watching this shit. Motherfuckers get their panties all in a bunch. Motherfuckers go on hunger strikes and shit. Mutilating their penis with X-Acto knives. Life just ain't worth living no more. Over a game that none of us is fucking playing. We just rooting for the motherfucker. It's just like watching boxing. The boxer you want to win loses. Motherfucker, I'm not breaking no TVs. I'm not breaking no sweat. I ain't shed no tear. And I'm not going to lose my fucking appetite. Fuck it. Next time we going to get your ass. God dang, this shit be motherfucking crazy, dog. Cooking with the hey, I'm gonna cook up a victory Sunday. That's what the fuck I'm gonna cook up. Cook up a victory. That's all we can do. Get behind this team and keep pushing behind them. Shit. There's gonna be a day when these motherfuckers become successful and win another Super Bowl. It's just inevitable. It's gonna happen. You got the right motherfuckers there doing it, but now everybody questioning that. Only reason why motherfuckers hate McDaniels and Ziegler ain't got shit to do with their track record. They hate these motherfuckers because they were expatriates. That's the dumbest shit. That's the same way these motherfuckers don't let no niggas own no team in the NFL. It ain't got nothing. They don't even give a fuck about the track record. We just don't want no niggas in the club. You know what I mean? We don't want no niggas in the club, so we ain't. There ain't no black owners in football in 2023. There ain't none. Why? Because that's what they're looking at, rather than the fact of looking at the track record of a Magic Johnson. Yeah, he's a minority owner in football. We talk about a majority owner. Like just having a nigga on the team is good. Like, oh well, shit, we got one nigga on the team. That should be good enough. Just like the NBA, Michael Jordan sold the rest of sold his stake. There's no more black owners in the NBA. Period. He was the only one. That's why the league is trying to push for when LeBron James retire to get him to be an owner of the Vegas team. But that's, yeah, motherfuckers only hate Ziegler and them. You can't say Ziegler and them ain't got who got the best track record in football with winning Super Bowls? Let me know. And it's not just Belichick, because Belichick don't call offensive plays. Who had these motherfuckers scoring points, winning Super Bowls? Of course, when you go out there looking for a GM and the coach, you go look for the best available. Ain't nobody fucking with them track record wise. Their portfolios are motherfuckers. You can't deny that, but motherfuckers hate them because they were expatriates. That's all. Now they saying, oh, they need a bench. I read a CBS article, bench Jimmy G and put in O'Connell. What the fuck you think is gonna happen with O'Connell in there as a fucking rookie against these type defenses we're facing? What the fuck you think is gonna happen? You think he gonna be successful? You think he gonna be successful? He's a rookie, bruh. He has to fuck up to learn. And boy, when he faces these defenses, they gonna learn him something. They gonna learn him something. They gonna learn him something. Oh, McDaniels got 6, bruh. 6 and 20 and what? 6 Super Bowl wins and 10 appearances? Bruh, 10 fucking appearances in a 20-year span. And don't forget the 2 losses. Well, it was more than 2, huh? They lost twice to the Giants, but don't forget that Tyree catch with the ball against his helmet. A lot of shit had to happen for shit to work. The year when they had Randy Moss and they went undefeated all the way to the Super Bowl, bruh. That was one of the most dominating. When was the last? Okay, we know the last team to ever go undefeated was the 72 Dolphins, right? Since the 72 Dolphins, has there ever been a team to ever make it to the Super Bowl undefeated? No. The best I done seen had 1 loss going into the Super Bowl. Not the Super Bowl being the only loss they took, but all year long, that New England team went fucking undefeated all the way until the Super Bowl. And it wasn't like they just got blown out. That was a dynamic ass fucking team. And guess who was calling the plays? Bingo. So I don't, and then everybody was saying, well, that wasn't Josh McDaniels, that was Belichick. Oh, you want to look at Belichick's track record? You want to know his history? Go look at Belichick's history. You know, remember how everybody went to talk bad about McDaniels with the Indianapolis situation? He accepted a job and then he turned it down. Guess who did that shit first? Go look up Belichick and the New York Jets. Belichick was about to be announced the new head coach of the Jets. The day of the motherfucking press conference, guess who changed their mind? But you called Belichick the greatest ever with New England. He did that shit first. He did that. Go look that shit up. Belichick left that motherfucking New York Jets at the podium and changed his mind. Ain't that a bitch? Come on, bruh. Nigga, you was not building a Super Bowl contender with 1 draft. You think motherfucker get 1 draft and be like, oh, we're done. We got a Super Bowl team now. Okay, well, how long is it going to take to develop those draft picks to make this team a Super Bowl contender? We seen, hey, I'm gonna tell you who's in cap space hell. Look at the Rams. The Rams are taking on, I think they said $75 million in dead cap space. $75 million in dead cap space because they bought a Super Bowl. They traded all their picks. They went in just for 1 lousy Super Bowl. Now we don't know when the fuck we gonna see them again. You know what I mean? We do not know when we're gonna see the Rams ever again as a contender. That's how fucked up they are. Not only do their draft picks gone, they are $75 million in dead cap space. Ain't that a bitch? But to do it the right way to sustain your competition to be contenders for the Super Bowl, you gotta build through the draft. You only get 7 draft picks a fucking year unless you trade some away. There's 53 motherfuckers on the team. Last time I checked, 7 is not greater than 53. Come on, bro, man. We gotta be realistic with this shit. Raider being in the building. Let's be real with this shit, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers is on some other way out shit. Man, you gotta fucking bump your head to learn to duck dirty. Come on, bruh. Well, they had success before. That's the ain't that the motherfuckers you go after? The ones that had success before? Ain't that their track record, their portfolio? Don't you look at the portfolio of a head coach or a potential coach? Ain't that the guy you would want, the guy that had success doing what it is he does? Or you just want to grab somebody that's green, that's never done it before? Like all the other coordinators that came out of New England that didn't succeed, but was never in the position of a McDaniels, ever. None of them other fucking coordinators ever had the success as McDaniels. So if I have a team and I want a GM and a head coach, I'm looking for the best. And a motherfucker with 6 Super Bowl rings, that's the best. Now, do they pan out with us? That's what we're going to see. But for us to say that the shit ain't working after 1 year, we're not even 2 years in, bruh. We only 2 games in on the second year. But yet it's like, motherfucker, oh, we need to fire McDaniels, get rid of Ziegler, bench Jimmy Garoppolo, Tyree Wilson's a bust. Man, come on, bro. There's a lot of don't knows that think they know. That's why I say it happens, bro. Shit ain't gonna happen overnight. And just as easy a motherfucker has success before and failed elsewhere, the reverse happens as well. There's a lot of motherfuckers that failed elsewhere and succeeded afterwards. Belichick is one of them. Pete Carroll is one of them. So we can't just throw everything out, throw the baby out with the bathwater. No, I know it doesn't mean it's gonna happen again, but you gamble on that shit. You gamble on it. Every head coaching hiring is a gamble. It's a gamble. How many times we gambled and lost? Let's see. Dennis Allen, that didn't work. What about Lane Kiffin? That didn't work. Let's see. Shanahan, that didn't work. Gruden, that didn't work either. Del Rio, that didn't work. You got to keep trying. You don't just because you fail once, you quit. But to strengthen your odds, you go after someone who has a pedigree of doing the shit. Just like, for instance, if I have a team and I want a head coach that is defensive minded, right? I want defense. Okay, I'll give you a good example. The Houston Texans. Houston Texans always be a defensive-minded team, right? Who did they go hire? Now, just because he has success with the 49ers don't mean he's going to have success with the Houston Texans, but they gambled on him. That's what you do because of what he's done previous. When you go interview for a job, they're looking at your point. If you never had experience in being a fucking rocket scientist, you will not be a rocket scientist at that interview. They want to see your background. What experience do you have? Were you successful? What accolades did you accomplish during your stint with that company? It's no different than any other job. You only can go by somebody's past. When you draft a college player, you can only draft what he's done in college. Don't mean he's going to pan out in the pros. How many busts happen? How many number 1 overall picks are a bust? Because you're going by what they've done previous. That's how you hire. And the only way you're going to get a coach to go from one team to another is if that team gives up a shitload of draft picks like the Raiders and Tampa Bay did with John Gruden. Not only did they give up, 3 first rounders and 2 seconds and $8 million for Gruden? He's under contract. This ain't college where you can just up and go to a college and take the corresponding head coaching position without no retribution from the university you leaving. It ain't the same as the professionals. You can't talk to no other team unless that team that you work for gives you permission. So anybody you hire is all predicated on what you have done previously, because the future hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? The future ain't happened yet, so you can't judge it on the future. AR-15, hey, bruh, he's still not accurate, though. Look, the good he's doing with Indianapolis is running the ball. He scored 2 touchdowns this past weekend running the ball. He lost the weekend before that because his accuracy was horrible. He was only 50-something% accuracy rate. That's what he was in college. That was the big knock on AR-15. He's athletic, he's strong, he jumps high, but his accuracy is not good. He rushed for 2 touchdowns last week. You know what I mean? You're not going to rush for 2 touchdowns every week. You're a quarterback, not a running back. That's the difference. Hey, Ozzy, see, that's one thing too. Here's the thing about Tyree Wilson. People got to understand this. And you can look at by how the shit was already laid out before Chandler Jones went batshit crazy. You drafted Tyree Wilson in the first round. They know that Tyree Wilson is not the Tyree Wilson that they plan on having him in the next few years, right? So you drafted him in the first round, but let's keep it a buck. You got Max Crosby at one end, Chandler Jones at the other. Where did you think Tyree Wilson was going to start? You think he was going to start over Chandler Jones? While everybody say, damn, we can't even get rid of him because the money in his contract. You think Tyree Wilson was going to start over Chandler Jones? There's no rush on Tyree Wilson. You got him for 5 years. 5. But his ceiling is so high that if you can develop him to reach his ceiling, he could be one of those generational type defensive ends that you only see one every blue moon. Just because of the God-given ability he has. Now, it's up to the coaches to develop him and coach him up to reach his potential. Will that happen? I don't know. But that's what we're here for, to watch and find out. And it's like, if you had a trade-off, if you had a druther, would you rather Tyree be an okay defensive end and start now and play for the next few years, but just be okay, no Pro Bowls, a nice complimentary piece to Max Crosby, but no Pro Bowls, no, you know what I mean, just a good player? Or do you want them to develop him into a player that for 5, 6, 7, 8 years is dominating and making it to the Pro Bowl every year? That's his ceiling, bruh. That dude's ceiling is that fucking high. That high. And I know a lot of people think he's a bust after 2 games. Develop him. Develop him. That's the coach's job, is to develop him. But you don't quit on them after 1, 2 years. Not even, you can't even say 2 years. Because he ain't even played. This is his first year. He ain't even played up. Fuck, he only played 2 games. That's what we quit on people after 2. I'm glad the Lakers never quitted on Kobe after 2. You know what I mean? I'm glad that shit didn't happen. I'm glad Green Bay didn't give up on Davante Adams after 2 years. Go look at Davante Adams. They even got the commercial where he talks about his second year in the NFL, all the drop catches he had. All those drops. They were horrible. And he said, I worked at being great at doing what I do. I was not going to drop any more pass. But 2 years, Davante Adams wasn't the star he is now, bro. Thank God Green Bay didn't give up on him then, huh? Hey, a lot of people are dropping the gun, bruh. Stop being so. Hey, you guys need to go ahead and work on your premature ejaculation, man. You're coming too quick. You're coming way too quick. She's gonna leave you. She's gonna leave you. Keep coming quick like that. Hey, that's some real shit though. The way they treated Carr. But like I said, bruh, and people still want to try to compare Carr with Garoppolo, bruh, is not the fucking same. Carr's not outstanding in fucking New Orleans. But like he said, I'm gonna show you the thing that patents Carr in New Orleans. He said himself, I don't have to be perfect with a defense like this. So he's comfortable with being mediocre. He's comfortable with being mediocre because he has a defense to save his ass. He said that, not me. I didn't say that. I didn't make that shit up. Carr said that in the interview during that Saints game last night. He said that shit. I don't have to be perfect with a defense like this. To me, that's saying I can be mediocre and we can still win. Because they didn't do nothing tremendous. Shit, last time I looked, it was 6-3. It was 6-3. Halftime? What happened? How did you get those three? Was that in the red zone? I didn't watch the game. I'm just asking, was those two field goals, was that because they got into the red zone and they couldn't punch it in for a touchdown? Taysom Hill, throw, run, catch. Yeah, Taysom Hill could do all that shit. That's real shit. So I'm just saying, bro, you motherfuckers got to keep shit realistic, bro. I'm not stressing over shit. Fuck that shit. If a motherfucker ain't touching my bitch, my money, you know what I mean? Hey, we good. Or me. If you ain't touching my bitch, my money, or me, we good. We solid. We solid. Because I was always taught you don't touch shit that don't belong to you. Well, I'm a fan of the Raiders, but I don't own that shit. So I ain't touching it. Hey, I observe from the distance and be like what the Raiders need to do, what I hope they do. But shit, like they say, hey, one monkey don't stop no show. But there sure is a lot of monkeys on the internet jumping around and shit, fucking motherfuckers in the ear, running up their arm, fucking them in the ear. Oh, those were red zone field goals? And see, that's exactly what happened the first week. When he got sacked, what? 3 times last week? In the red zone, field goals again in the red zone? That's the difference. That's the difference. And we look at fucking Garoppolo. Yes, he has interceptions, but those interceptions wasn't directly towards a motherfucking opposite player. Those are popped up in the fucking air, bruh. A motherfucker got lucky and got their hand up at the same time he was releasing the ball. That's all that was. It got popped up. It was anybody's ball. It ain't like he threw it right to a motherfucker. Let's keep it a buck. Now, Carr wasn't no pop-ups. I never seen Carr throw a pop-up. I seen him throw directly to a motherfucker, though. Matter of fact, I seen him last year, the year before last in the playoffs against Cincinnati. Ain't that how we lost? So it's like shit. But Carr's in a better place now. Sound like he did. He's in a better place now, you guys. He's at peace. Carr's at peace now. He's in a better place. He has a defense that can cover up all his flaws. He said it himself. He doesn't have to be perfect. He has a defense to help cover his flaws. You know what I mean? He said he got a side piece he don't own, but I sure in hell love touching up on it. Hey, me too. I love touching up on her too. Not your piece though, but yeah, I love touching up on my side. Wait a minute. I ain't got no side piece because I ain't got no woman, so she's just a piece. I love touching on my piece. Let me not say that too loud, man, because God knows who watching. Somebody might slip in and be like, "Oh, you got a piece, huh?" I'm talking about my pistol. Oh, you better be. Oh shit. Yeah, but that's why you look at them interceptions that Garoppolo. Those were not clean ass interceptions, bruh. It wasn't like that motherfucker was blind and threw it to the opposition. You know what I mean? They got popped up in the air, and it's just crazy that it happened that many times. But you got to remember, Garoppolo is not 6'5". Let's keep it. You know what I mean? He's not 6'5", bruh. I don't know why you think Garoppolo is just the tallest motherfucking quarterback. I think he's only like 6'3". But it ain't like he, you know what I mean? Like standing over everybody and get that ball over the top of him. You know what I mean? He's 6'3", bro. But hey, 6'3" ain't 6'5". There's a big difference. Yeah, we're gonna blow the fuck out the Steelers. I'm not tripping, bro. I'm already knowing. Hey, shout out to everybody watching, man. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up, which is that Like. It is like, licky? No, not licky. Like. You know, hit that licky button one time, man, and leave a comment, share the video, do all that good shit, man. You always are welcome here at Raiders Allegiance, man. We have fun. We are entertaining as well as informative, so you can start your morning off on a good note, going out the door like, that fucking lunatic, he's something else. Yes, I'm something else. Thank you guys for pulling up. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. You guys make it worth the while. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me hold on. We gotta get the you already know what it is. It won't stop and it don't stop, bro. I'm gonna show you. What the fuck I got on here? Oh, I'm tripping. I usually get rid of these videos when I get done with them. That's in my archives. One time, just hold on real quick and get rid of that shit. And you already know what it is, bro. I'm just gonna let this play one. And it still won't stop. I don't give a fuck if we won in 16. It's still Raiders. You punk bitch. Fuck all you teams out. Fuck all 31 teams. Fuck your fan base. Fuck your cheerleaders. Fuck your weak ass, punk ass stadium. Oh yeah. The only reason why Buffalo won is because I didn't do fuck your team Friday. Yeah, that's right. I might not do one this Friday. It all depends on how this shit shake out for me. But if so, we back on and fuck the Steelers. Fuck your old pissy ass colors. You need to get a jersey that's all black with a yellow stripe down the back. A straight pissy ass stripe. The Pittsburgh Squealers. Let's go. We gonna stomp the shit out their ass. You know what I mean? Fuck them. Good morning, Raider Gabe. We still in first place. That's the one thing. There's always a silver lining in the clouds, man. Motherfuckers too busy looking at the clouds rather than the silver lining in that motherfucker. You know how we do this shit. You may knock us down, but we gonna get right back up. So shit, let's see if this team gets right back up and throw a couple of sets on these motherfuckers one time. You know what I mean? Take out their frustration on the next motherfucker. Ain't no sense of sitting down Indian style with your hand in your lap, crying and shit. Oh, we got our ass whooped 38-10. So fucking what? Get your ass up and go fight that motherfucker in. Go the next motherfucker in front of you, go knock his bitch ass out. Take it out on him. Stop crying with your hand in your fucking hands. Oh, woe is me. Go beat the next motherfucker's ass. That's all. That's my man. Like my pops told me, boy, go beat their ass. And if there's more than one, pick up something. If there's more than one motherfucker on you, pick up something and bash them over the head with it. They'll learn. You got to teach them something. But it's all about your growth, though. What is the path you take to grow, to learn from what you fucked up doing? Take it out on their ass. Fuck crying. Fucking sitting here pouting and arguing and moping around and fuck that shit. Go knock the next motherfucker out. Pittsburgh is next. Knock they bitch ass out. Beat their ass 38-10. And then what motherfuckers is gonna say then? Oh, they're gonna make up an excuse? Oh, it was just Pittsburgh. Oh, they got lucky on a Sunday night. It was a short week for the Steelers. Get the fuck out of here. Go knock these motherfuckers out. Motherfuckers sitting around here acting like bitches, crying and shit. Motherfucker, I don't hear nobody in that motherfucking locker room, woe is me. I don't hear Devontae Adams crying. I don't hear nobody crying. Nobody gives a fuck if you lost 38-10. Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody loses. Ain't nobody went undefeated since 72. That tells you right there. Everybody lost. Everybody lost. So what you gonna do? Sit around in the locker room crying and pouting about the shit? Or you stop believing in yourselves? Or you gonna be like, you know what? Hey, Lunatic is right. Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck the Bills. Fuck the Broncos. Fuck the Steelers. Fuck the Jets. Fuck the Chargers. Fuck Minnesota Vikings. Fuck all these motherfuckers. They got 53 motherfuckers on their team just like we do. And maybe our talent ain't as good as theirs. That doesn't mean we gotta let our effort not be better than theirs. That's why I said we got a team. I don't think our team is built like that. Our team ain't built like that to be curred out. For those who don't know what cur is, when you have a litter of pups, right? There's always that one pup in the group that's a cur. And what a cur is, K-U-R, is a cowardly ass dog. He ain't got no fight in him. He's you know what I mean? He's curred out. He won't fight. He get attacked and won't. That's a cur. There is no cur on this team. There's nothing but alpha dogs. And I guarantee you, this Sunday, they're going to go out there and show it. Now, whether some of these motherfuckers in the nation follow behind and push behind their team and be like, yeah, fuck last week's game. That's one loss. What we going to do this Sunday? You can't go back 2 days ago and change that outcome. It's over and done with. But what did you learn from it? What can you learn from the Buffalo Bill game that you can carry over to the Pittsburgh game to beat their ass? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So that's why I stand with the shit. Like I said, I'm not going to be down and out. I'm not built like that. I always see hope and shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit in life that can have you down and out, and you can just give up, throw up both. What Marvin Gaye said? Throw up both my hands and make me holler. Come on, bro. We're not. This team was not built to be like that, bro. We didn't build this team on the backs of curves. That's just not what we do. This team was built differently. Now, it's going to take them a minute. I don't know how long it's going to take. I told y'all before how it's not when do they develop that camaraderie, but when do they develop it? The more snaps they take, the more situations that they have to face that's putting their backs against the wall. It's going to build character. It's going to build confidence within their teammates that they got each other's back. They have to, you don't just give somebody your fucking trust off the bat like that. Trust is not fucking just given. Trust is not given. Trust is earned. So these guys got to earn each other's trust. How do you earn trust? They must go through every fucking team. It might take 2 weeks, might take 3, might take 4, could take 5. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take. But they got to go through this. They have to go through this. It's called baptism by fire. They got to go through this shit. This is the only way that we're going to know what kind of team we really have. You can't have a team that's never been tested and put your full confidence in them thinking, oh, we got a great team if they've never been tested. You got to be tested. You got to go against the best to measure where you're at. What do I need to improve on to be good like them or to be greater than them? That's the whole thing about football. You got to build your way there. You don't just come out the gate and win every game and that's it. Football is one of the most greatest sports out there. Look, every fucking sport out there, it's always a best of. You go into the NBA, it's the best of 7. You go into the WNBA, the first round, it's the best of 3. Football is one and done. One and done, bro. You don't get a second chance. You don't get a third chance. So it's the regular season that you must learn from, because once you get into the playoffs, once you lose in the playoffs, your dream is over. So you better lose now, and you better lose every way possible. You better make every mistake that you can make right now. Make all that shit right now and learn from it right now. Don't wait to get into the playoffs and do this shit. Don't play like you played against the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs, because it's over. It's over then. See, it's not over now. This is the perfect time to fuck up and make your mistakes. It's right now. Early in the season. Because that's the only way you're going to get better. That's the only way you're going to get better. You got to take your lumps right now. Take them right now. You got to learn each other on the team. Every single one of your brothers that's around you, you learn them. And let them learn you. Become a unit. Become a unit. Understand what it is that you're here to do and what they must do and how that comes together and have to work together to be as a unit, as a machine. But you got to fuck up to learn that shit. I would hate to have a team that just went through everybody whooping their ass, such as, and I just mentioned them earlier, like the New England Patriots. That year they had Randy Moss and they went undefeated all the way to the Super Bowl. They learned the hard way in the Super Bowl, didn't they? That lesson that they should have learned in the first, second, third, fourth week, they learned at the wrong time. In the most important game of their season, they learned how to lose. They learned the mistakes they made in that game, taught their ass. You did all that work, all that preparation to go through a whole season, not lose one game, and lose the most important game of them all. Fuck it, I'd rather take the first 2, 3, 4, 5 week loss. I'd rather take my loss early. So when I do make it to the Super Bowl, I know what not to do. But they had to learn what not to do, and it was too late when they learned it. Oh, yeah, they learned that one, bruh. That's the closest team to ever match the 72 Dolphins. But it is what it is. We got 5 dudes watching. Shout out to 52. Hey, look, you already know. We got 52 watching. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, man. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. You ain't got to do too much more. But if you want to do more, hey, do more. Like I said, it's all family here. Silver and black, baby. We ready for this shit Sunday, y'all. We ready Sunday. I just hope this team is ready. I hope they're learning from this shit. I don't mind them losing like they lost. We had to get in the mouth. And like somebody said yesterday, how do you respond from getting hit in your fucking mouth? Do you cur out? Do you go in the corner and cower out? Or you be like, okay, you got me. You got me. Now I'm about to bash your fucking head in. That's what this team has to be like. Bash they motherfucking head in. Shout out to Oscar, man. Quazada, man. Thank you for the $5 Superman. Them big Raiders. Keep this shit cracking. My favorite Raider YouTuber. Salute to everyone in the chat, man. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, man, for the kind words, man. Yes, indeed. Like I said, there's only one nation, bro. And that's us. All of us. You guys, me, every content creators, there's only one fucking nation. And that's all it'll ever be. We might bump heads sometimes. We might have disagreements. But regardless, at the end of the day, it's still Raider Nation, though. It's still Raider Nation. I argue. Shit, how many times you guys ever argued with your parents, with your brothers, your siblings, your best friend? It happens. It happens. We're not going to always see eye to eye. But we all want that victory from that same team, though. You feel me? So with that being said, man, I'm going to all back. Y'all enjoy y'all Tuesday. Tomorrow is day. We'll be back. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man, with your boy Lunatic Raider. You know what it is. Good morning, Raider Nation. Live Raider Podcast, man. You know how we get with the get down. We keep this motherfucker 100% with no cut. You feel me? Shout out to everybody watching. Once again, if you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up, man. Welcome to the family. You already been part of the nation, but now you're a part of the Raiders Allegiance. You feel me? So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Tuesday. I will be back 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow right here. Same time, same channel. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm Lunatic Raider. Thank y'all for pulling up and supporting the channel, man. I'm out this. Well, before I even go out, bro, let me just say one thing.